hi there. Hope all of you are doing well. Welcome to another episode of B2B Chronicles. I'm your host Rakesh Gupta, and we are back with another episode. Today, our topic is that's what keeping all of us on our toes: innovation, staying ahead of the curve. So, the structure of today's podcast will be: first, we will talk about what is innovation, we will talk about couple of critical factors that fosters the culture of innovation. We will take one example, specific examples of real world B2B word, business to business example of Cognito EODD pump, and that's how we are going to wrap up today's session. So I hope you are all excited. Buckle up your seats. Let's get going. Okay, what is innovation? Innovation क्या होता है? Innovation is about creating, implementing new ideas that brings value. Correct? अपने को कुछ create करना है, right? So it is some novel, new way of doing things. Then implementing. आपने create किया, वो खाली innovation नहीं है. That creation has to be also implemented. And once you have created and implemented, it should bring some value. कुछ better होना चाहिए पहले से. It should be some measurable outcomes which are better than what it was earlier, right? Now, innovation can be in terms of your processes, in terms of your goods, new products, services. It could be anything that you do in a new, novel way that brings value. So, that is what innovation is. Innovation can be incremental innovation. Incremental innovation is where you are doing very small changes. It's not a one big change which is there. These are only small changes. They say 1% better. Over a period of time, you are maybe 2-3 times better. So that's incremental innovation. Innovation can also be one grand discovery. It could be your aha moment where something incredible, a new way of doing things. For example, iPhone, iMac, many of those Apple products, those were all grand discoveries. So innovation can be your aha moment, or it could be new ways of doing something better. But essentially in innovation what we are doing is हम लोग कुछ create करेंगे, new ways, right, new ideas, we implement them and then bring something valuable out of it. That's what innovation is. Knowing what is innovation is not enough. हमको उसको implement भी करना है. Now that's a broad subject we cannot cover in one episode. We will be coming up with more podcast getting into details of innovations. But today I'll talk about couple of things which I feel is very critical for innovation. First is voice of the customer. We should know who our customer is. If we want to innovate, we have to understand who the end user is. Who are the different stakeholders in the whole process. हमको उनको जाके study करना पड़ेगा. We have to learn from them because they are your user. So if you are in a pump industry, your EPC is one of the customers, but the end user who is using that product, you have to go observe how they are doing it right now. You have to talk to different people and understand how the product is being used, and then what are they saying. You will be amazed that if you go with open ears and open eyes, you will learn so much more from the customer. So most of the innovations that has come out has come because of understanding the needs of the customers. Not wants, not opinion, but needs. If you understand the real need of the customer, there are possibilities of endless innovations. So voice of the customer, there are many detailed ways of conducting these researches, and we are going to talk about those maybe in some other time also. So voice of the customer, very important. Second important contribute I would say is collaboration, teamwork. एक आदमी इनोवेट नहीं कर सकता है. there are different team players, right? You will need people who are going to customer, understanding the needs. Then those needs has to be translated into engineering language. Then those has to be prioritized. You have to look at what is happening, latest technology क्या चल रही है, अभी AI है, all these different tools which are available. If you are in fluid industry, CFD है, so many different topics which are available, tools which are available. So different people will be having expertise into different disciplines, and if all of them work in silos, innovation cannot happen. All those people have to come together, convert those needs into a product that brings value to the customer. So we talked about voice of the customer and collaboration. These are the two very important aspects of how to get the innovation going into your teams. So we talked about what is innovation, we talked about couple of ingredients for innovation. Now in this last segment of the podcast, we will take one real life example of innovation. Today I am going to talk about Cognito EODD, electrically operated double diaphragm pump. Now this was initiated by Mr. Rajesh Prasad, who is a huge leader in the pump industry. He was the president for emerging markets for IDEX Asia. He spearheaded this project, and Vikas Kaushik, who actually led this project. This was started 3-4 years back. Now AODD pumps or screw pumps which are being used for slurry applications. Now everybody knew AODD pump में बहुत air consumption होता है. This, there was no secret. These needs were there. Customer have been crying all over the world. मेरे इतने बड़े बड़े compressors चल रहे हैं. Because of this, my efficiencies are going down. But they did not really have any alternative. If they use screw pumps, the seal fails, the stator jams, all these issues are happening. So they have to go with AODD pump, but it consumes a lot of air. Now this needs was not a secret, but getting around this whole problem into a solution, which is EODD, where you take the best of both the worlds. You take AODD pumps benefit, but you don't just little bit tweak here and there and try to find a shortcut. That doesn't work. That's not innovation. They started with a blank slate. They looked at why EODD pump, what could be the designs, what are the benefits. They went into customer need assessments, what are the latest technological advancements which are happening. Finally, they have a product, Cognito EODD. It revolutionizes the whole pump industry. I'm so excited to be part of that journey also. And whenever I see customers getting promoted. I mean, one of the customers, he was able to save more than 1 crore rupees by implementing these solutions, and that person got promoted. And it's so heartening to see that with all these innovations, how much impact and productivity it can create. So innovation is going to be there, guys. You have to stay ahead of the curve. You have to adapt to various ways of innovating your products, innovating your services, innovating ways of doing your things, processes. If you have an open mind to learn, adapt, implement new ideas, you are innovating. So with that, I hope it was useful to you. As always, I look forward to your comments, and we'll be back with another episode. Thank you very much. Good day.